Number 1. The 1964 Ford Galaxie 500-390. The 1964 Ford Galaxie 500 represents the era when full-size American cars combined elegant styling with impressive V8 performance. With its long body, distinctive chrome trim, and powerful engine options, the Galaxie remains one of Ford's most admired classics. This example is listed at $25,000 in Lancaster, South Carolina. Although the seller provides only a brief description, the car is identified as a 1964 Ford Galaxie 500 equipped with a desirable 390 cubic inch FE V8. The 390 FE engine is one of Ford's legendary big block power plants, producing the strong low-end torque and smooth highway performance that made the Galaxie such an excellent grand touring car. Whether cruising through town or traveling on the open highway, the 390 delivers the effortless power and unmistakable V8 sound that enthusiasts appreciate. While the listing does not specify the transmission or restoration history, the presence of the 390 V8 alone makes this Galaxie more desirable than many small block versions. The FE engine family has earned a strong reputation for reliability, aftermarket support, and excellent performance potential. The seller describes the vehicle as being in good condition, making it a promising candidate for someone looking for a classic driver that can be enjoyed immediately while leaving room for future improvements if desired. So, is it worth the $25,000 asking price? In my opinion, it appears to be a fair value, especially if the car is structurally solid and the 390 engine is in good mechanical condition. The market for 1964 Galaxies has remained strong, particularly for V8-powered examples, and a clean 390 equipped car offers an excellent combination of collectability and usability. The 1964 Ford Galaxie 500-390 delivers timeless styling, legendary FE big block performance, and the comfortable cruising experience that helped make Ford's full-size cars icons of the 1960s. Number 2. The 1964 Buick Skylark Coupe. The 1964 Buick Skylark Coupe is a stylish mid-60s classic that blends elegant design with dependable V8 performance. Its clean body lines, compact proportions, and comfortable interior have made it a favorite among Buick enthusiasts for decades. This example is located in Apex, North Carolina, with an asking price of $23,000, or best offer. The seller describes the car as being in good condition with a clean title. Power comes from a Buick 350 cubic inch V8, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, offering smooth performance and relaxed cruising. Inside, the car features desirable bucket seats and a blue interior, complementing the striking two-tone blue exterior with a white roof. According to the seller, this Skylark is a West Coast vehicle, a feature often appreciated by classic car buyers because of the region's generally dry climate. The odometer is currently not working, so the actual mileage is unknown and the displayed mileage is only an estimate. Overall, the seller states that the car has no significant damage or major mechanical problems, making it a solid driver that's ready to be enjoyed. In my opinion, this 1964 Buick Skylark Coupe is an attractive classic with tasteful colors, a dependable Buick V8, and a clean presentation. Its West Coast history, bucket seat interior, and smooth automatic drivetrain make it an appealing choice for anyone looking for a comfortable and distinctive 1960s American cruiser. Number 3. The 1969 Ford Torino GT Fastback. The 1969 Ford Torino GT Fastback is one of Ford's most distinctive muscle cars, combining sleek fastback styling with the performance of the legendary FE Series V8. Genuine GT Fastbacks have become increasingly desirable, especially well-restored examples with factory big block power. Located in Somerset, Pennsylvania, this Torino GT is offered for $45,000. Finished in its factory-correct silver jade poly with gold metallic GT stripes and a matching green interior, the car presents a striking period-correct appearance. Under the hood is the factory FE 390 cubic inch V8, rated at 380 horsepower, paired with a durable C6 3-speed automatic transmission. According to the seller, the odometer reads 48,768 miles, believed to be original. The car has been professionally restored, with meticulous attention given to the exterior, interior, and engine compartment. The seller describes it as exceptionally clean and notes that it has been inspected by a respected local classic car specialist to ensure it is in excellent mechanical condition. Adding to its story, this Torino comes from an estate collection being liquidated after the owner's passing, with the seller stating that all proceeds will benefit 4 charities. It is also advertised at a price below its professional appraisal, making it particularly noteworthy. In my opinion, this Torino GT Fastback is an outstanding example of late 1960s Ford muscle. The combination of its rare fastback body, factory 390 FE V8, high-quality restoration, attractive factory colors, and documented estate history makes it a car that appeals to both collectors and enthusiasts looking for a classic that is ready to drive and proudly display. Number 4. The 1966 Pontiac GTO. What if I told you that for $52,500, you could own a real 1966 Pontiac GTO that's a matching numbers 242 car, loaded with rare factory options and described by the seller as a true unicorn? The 1966 GTO is one of the most iconic muscle cars ever built. It was the first full redesign of the legendary GTO and remains one of the most collectible Pontiacs of the 1960s. According to the seller, this is a genuine 242 VIN GTO with its matching numbers 389 cubic inch V8, and it's a lifelong Florida car with zero rust anywhere. That's a combination that immediately gets the attention of Pontiac enthusiasts. One of the highlights is the legendary 389 V8, now topped with the famous tri-power induction system, featuring 3 two-barrel carburetors. The seller notes that the tri-power setup was added recently but also includes the original intake and carburetor equipment, giving the next owner the option of returning the car to its factory configuration if desired. What really makes this GTO stand out is its unusual factory equipment. It combines bucket seats, a column-shifted 2-speed automatic transmission, and no center console, a configuration that's rarely seen today. The seller believes this unusual combination makes the car especially desirable among collectors. Additional factory equipment includes air conditioning, while tasteful upgrades such as 4-wheel disc brakes, Kragar wheels, Mickey Thompson tires, ladder bars, and air shocks improve both appearance and drivability. The car has also been repainted in its original factory blue, accented by a painted black offset stripe. Inside, the cabin has been refreshed with newly upholstered bucket seats and a new headliner, while still preserving much of the car's original character. So, is it worth the asking price? Personally, I think this GTO offers a compelling mix of originality and usability. A real 242 matching numbers car, zero rust Florida history, 389 V8, factory A.C., rare factory configuration, and the inclusion of the original parts make it especially appealing for Pontiac collectors. If you're looking for a classic muscle car that's both rare and highly desirable, this 1966 Pontiac GTO is definitely one that deserves serious consideration. Number 5. The 1967 Dodge Coronet 440. If you're searching for a Mopar that combines classic muscle car styling with serious performance, this 1967 Dodge Coronet 440 deserves a close look. Listed in the New York City area for $45,999, this Coronet has been extensively restored and upgraded while retaining the unmistakable character of a late 1960s Dodge muscle machine. The 1967 Coronet has become increasingly desirable among Mopar enthusiasts thanks to its clean body lines and strong performance potential. While it often lives in the shadow of the Charger, the Coronet offers similar mechanical capability with a distinctive identity of its own. According to the seller, this example is a rotisserie restored car, meaning the body was removed from the chassis during restoration, allowing every part of the vehicle, including the underside, to be restored properly. That's a major selling point for collectors, especially when paired with the claim that this is a Texas car with no rust or previous rust repairs. Power comes from a worked 440 cubic inch 6-pack V8, an engine combination well known for delivering massive torque and classic Mopar performance. The seller also notes that the car is equipped with a 727 torque-flight transmission featuring a manual valve body, allowing the driver to manually select each gear for a more performance-oriented driving experience. Backing up the drivetrain is a Dana rear axle with 4.10 gears, a setup that emphasizes strong acceleration and is highly respected among drag racing and muscle car enthusiasts. Inside, The Coronet features a striking burgundy interior that contrasts beautifully with the white exterior, giving the car an elegant appearance while maintaining its muscle car personality. The seller claims the car has only 29,000 miles, although with any extensively restored classic, it's always wise to verify whether the mileage is original and review any available documentation. In my opinion, this Coronet stands out because it blends high-performance upgrades with a professionally restored foundation. The combination of a rust-free Texas body, rotisserie restoration, powerful 446-pack engine, and Dana rear axle creates a package that's attractive to both collectors and drivers. At $45,999, the asking price seems reasonable considering the extensive restoration and performance components, provided the quality of the work matches the seller's description. As always, confirming the restoration details, inspecting the body and chassis, and reviewing any receipts or documentation would be worthwhile. The 1967 Dodge Coronet 440 may not receive as much attention as some of its Mopar siblings. But with its rotisserie restoration, powerful 446-pack engine, manual shift 727 transmission, and rust-free Texas heritage, this is the kind of classic muscle car that's built to impress both on the street and at the local car show. Number 6. The 1969 Dodge Dart Swinger Clone. The 1969 Dodge Dart Swinger is one of Mopar's most recognizable compact muscle cars. Lightweight, simple, and highly customizable, the Dart has earned a loyal following thanks to its excellent performance potential and timeless styling. This particular car began life as a Dart Custom before being professionally transformed into a Swinger clone, giving it the appearance of one of Dodge's most popular performance models. Listed at $34,000 in Merrillville, Indiana, this Dart is described as being in excellent condition with only 1,659 miles since its restoration, which was completed in Virginia in 2019. Power comes from a rebuilt 1982 318 cubic inch V8 equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor, paired with a 904 automatic transmission. While it doesn't carry the original high-performance big block or 340 small block, the rebuilt 318 is well known for its reliability and delivers plenty of enjoyable street performance. The drivetrain has been enhanced with a 4.10 Posey rear axle, providing strong acceleration, while mini-tubs and subframe connectors improve both traction and chassis rigidity. The car also features front disc brakes, making it more confident and safer to drive than many original drum brake classics. Visually, the Dart has received numerous cosmetic upgrades, including a new hood and hood callouts, new bumpers, new taillight bezels, new grille, and classic Mopar dog dish hubcaps mounted on 15-inch steel wheels, giving it an authentic late 1960s muscle car appearance. The seller describes the car as very clean and mentions having many additional photos available for serious buyers. So, is it worth the $34,000 asking price? In my opinion, this Dart offers a great blend of classic Mopar styling and modern drivability. Although it is a Swinger clone rather than a factory Swinger, the quality restoration, upgraded suspension components, rebuilt drivetrain, and tasteful modifications make it an attractive option for someone who wants the look and feel of a vintage Mopar muscle car without paying the premium commanded by rarer original models. The 1969 Dodge Dart Swinger clone delivers classic Mopar character, dependable V8 performance, and a clean, aggressive appearance that is sure to stand out at cruise nights and local car shows. Number 7. The 1970 Cadillac DeVille. The 1970 Cadillac DeVille represents the peak of American luxury from the golden era of full-size automobiles. With its long, elegant body, powerful V8 engine, and unmistakable road presence, the DeVille remains one of Cadillac's most iconic classics. This example is located in Addison, Illinois, with an asking price of $49,995. Finished in a striking red exterior over a tan interior, the seller describes the car as being in excellent condition with a clean title. While the listing provides only limited mechanical details, the DeVille was built to deliver effortless cruising and exceptional comfort. Its spacious cabin, premium styling, and smooth automatic transmission make it an ideal classic for long highway drives, weekend events, or prestigious car shows. The seller states that the vehicle has approximately 300 miles showing and is being offered by a dealership. According to the listing, the car is free of significant damage or mechanical issues and is ready for its next owner. In my opinion, This 1970 Cadillac DeVille is a beautiful example of classic American luxury. Its eye-catching color combination, elegant styling, and excellent overall presentation make it an outstanding choice for anyone looking to own a full-size Cadillac that delivers comfort, presence, and timeless appeal. Number 8. The 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle SS Big Block. The 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle SS represents the second generation of Chevrolet's legendary muscle car, and this example has been professionally built into an exceptionally powerful street machine while retaining its authentic super sport heritage. Located in Omaha, Nebraska, this Chevelle SS is listed for $42,500. Finished in white with a blue interior, the seller states that this is not a clone, but a genuine 1971 Chevelle SS that has been in the same ownership for more than 28 years. Power comes from a massive 508 cubic inch Chevrolet Big Block V8 equipped with AFR aluminum cylinder heads, a Holley XP950E85 carburetor, an Edelbrock intake manifold, an electric water pump, and dual electric cooling fans. The engine is backed by a turbo 400 automatic transmission and a 12-bolt rear axle fitted with 3.73 gears, creating a drivetrain built for serious performance. Additional upgrades include 4-wheel disc brakes, manual steering, Weld racing wheels, and wide Goodyear 32x16-15 rear tires, giving the car an unmistakable pro street appearance. According to the seller, the Chevelle has been professionally assembled using high-quality components and has accumulated only 18,354 miles since completion. The seller also emphasizes that the car has been street-driven only, is exceptionally clean from top to bottom, and is being offered as part of a downsizing of a long-term collection. In my opinion, this is an impressive example of a professionally built Chevelle SS. A genuine supersport combined with a 508 big block, proven drivetrain, and nearly 3 decades of careful ownership makes this a standout muscle car for anyone who appreciates extreme performance without sacrificing drivability. Number 9. The 1967 Buick Special. What if I told you that for $19,500, you could own a 3-owner 1967 Buick Special that's been preserved like a true time capsule, complete with extensive documentation and just 79,000 original miles? While the Buick GS often gets most of the attention, the 1967 Buick Special has become increasingly appreciated by collectors who value originality and honest survivor cars. This particular example appears to be exactly that. According to the seller, this is a rare 2-door hardtop powered by what is believed to be its original 300 cubic inch V8, paired with the original 2-speed automatic transmission. Even more interesting, the car was built in Kansas City, adding a nice piece of regional history for enthusiasts. One of the biggest selling points is how original the car remains. The seller says it has been kept as close to factory specifications as possible, retaining features such as drum brakes, Redline Firestone tires, power steering, period-correct Skylark hubcaps, and even the original trunk accessories. A unique touch is the original dash plaque that reads, "Built expressly for Mr. and Mrs. Addison," something rarely seen still with the car today. The documentation is equally impressive. Included are the owner's manual, the original Protecto plate, title history dating back to 1972, and paperwork tracing ownership through all 3 owners. That kind of provenance adds real value for buyers who appreciate a well-documented classic. The seller also notes that the Buick spent its first 55 years in southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas, regions known for a milder climate than many northern states. They describe the car as having solid floors, a solid body, and solid structural components, while also stating that it runs and drives great. So, is it worth the asking price? Personally, I think this Buick's greatest strength is its originality. Rather than being heavily modified or restored, it offers the opportunity to own an authentic survivor with documented history, low original mileage, and factory-correct details that are becoming increasingly difficult to find. If you're looking for a classic Buick that tells a genuine story and represents an era of American automotive history, this 1967 Buick Special is definitely worth a closer look. Number 10. The 1968 Buick Riviera GS. Some classic cars are all about brute force, while others combine luxury, style, and muscle into one unforgettable package. This 1968 Buick Riviera GS, listed in Mequon, Wisconsin for $11,500, appears to offer exactly that, and at a price that's hard to ignore if the seller's claims check out. The second-generation Riviera is one of Buick's most iconic designs. With its dramatic hidden headlights, long hood, and distinctive fastback-inspired profile, the 1968 Riviera remains one of the most elegant personal luxury cars of the muscle car era. What makes this car especially interesting is that the seller states it is a real Riviera GS, not a clone. The Grand Sport package added a stronger performance image to Buick's luxury coupe, making authentic GS models considerably more desirable than standard Rivieras. According to the listing, this example still retains its numbers-matching drivetrain, an important feature for collectors who value originality. The seller also says the car runs and drives great, allowing the next owner to enjoy it immediately while planning a restoration. Another major selling point is the claim of little to no rust. Rust is one of the biggest challenges when restoring full-size GM cars from the 1960s, so a solid body can save thousands of dollars in repair costs. One modification worth noting is the added sunroof. While it isn't factory original, some buyers may appreciate the extra open-air experience, while purists may prefer an untouched roof. Whether that's a positive or negative depends entirely on the buyer's goals. With only 67,000 miles showing and reported two-owner history, this Riviera has the potential to become a very rewarding restoration project if its originality can be documented. Personally, I think this is one of the more intriguing bargains in today's classic car market. Genuine Riviera GS models don't appear for sale very often, especially with a numbers-matching drivetrain and an asking price in this range. Even if it needs cosmetic restoration, having a complete, running, authentic GS gives the next owner an excellent starting point. At $11,500, this could represent outstanding value, provided an inspection confirms the numbers matching status, verifies the rust-free condition, and ensures the drivetrain performs as advertised. The 1968 Buick Riviera GS isn't just another luxury coupe. It's a rare combination of Buick elegance, big block-era performance heritage, and collector appeal that could become an exceptional classic with the right restoration. Number 11. The 1963 Ford Falcon Convertible. The 1963 Ford Falcon Convertible is a lightweight classic that has become a favorite platform for custom builds and restomods. Its simple design, compact size, and excellent aftermarket support make it an ideal candidate for modern performance upgrades while still retaining its vintage charm. This example is listed at $28,000 in Greenville, Wisconsin, and began life as a Florida car, an encouraging sign since southern cars are often better preserved than vehicles from harsher climates. The seller describes it as being in very good condition with a clean title and no significant mechanical problems. Power comes from a 5.0-liter Ford the 5th 8, a proven engine known for its reliability, strong aftermarket support, and excellent street performance. It's paired with an AOD 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission, providing smooth cruising and lower engine speeds on the highway compared to older 3-speed automatics. This Falcon has received numerous upgrades that significantly improve both performance and drivability. These include 4-wheel power disc brakes, a Mustang 2 independent front suspension, an 8-inch rear axle, and an aluminum radiator for improved cooling. Together, these modifications transform the Falcon into a much more capable driver while maintaining its classic appearance. The convertible also features several comfort and convenience upgrades, including a power convertible top, power windows, a B&M Quicksilver shifter, and classic Craigar wheels, giving it the perfect blend of vintage style and modern functionality. The seller is upfront about a few minor issues. The car has 2 small areas of cracked paint, still needs new carpet around the shifter, and develops a vibration around 65 miles per hour, which they believe may simply be a tire balance issue. These are relatively minor concerns compared to the extensive upgrades already completed. So, is it worth the $28,000 asking price? In my opinion, yes. Building a Falcon to this level today would likely cost considerably more than the asking price. With a dependable 5.0 V8, overdrive automatic, upgraded suspension, 4-wheel disc brakes, and a power convertible top, this Falcon offers the driving experience of a modern car wrapped in classic 1960s styling. The 1963 Ford Falcon Convertible is a well-executed restomod that combines vintage Ford character with modern performance, making it an excellent choice for anyone looking for a classic that can be driven and enjoyed on a regular basis. Number 12. The 1967 Pontiac Lemans. The 1967 Pontiac Lemans is a classic intermediate muscle car that combines timeless Pontiac styling with impressive V8 performance. With tasteful upgrades and a strong drivetrain, it's an excellent choice for enthusiasts who enjoy driving their classics. This example is located in Bethel, Minnesota, with an asking price of $34,000. The seller describes it as being in good condition and finished with driver-quality paint, making it well-suited for weekend cruises and local car shows. Power comes from a 428 cubic inch Pontiac V8, paired with an automatic transmission. Performance upgrades include a new 3-inch exhaust system, high-flow exhaust manifolds, and a new aluminum radiator, helping improve both performance and cooling reliability. Inside, the car features Pontiac's desirable his and hers dual-gate shifter, a signature performance option that adds both style and driving enjoyment. The car was originally equipped with factory air conditioning, although the AC compressor is no longer installed. According to the seller, this Lemans is a nice driver that runs well and is ready to enjoy without requiring a full restoration. In my opinion, this 1967 Pontiac Lemans offers an appealing combination of classic styling, big block power, and practical upgrades. The 428 V8, dual-gate shifter, upgraded cooling system, and performance exhaust make it an exciting driver while still retaining the character that makes Pontiac muscle cars so desirable. Number 13. The 1982 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. The 1982 Cadillac Coupe DeVille represents the luxury and comfort Cadillac was known for during the early 1980s. With its sharp body lines, plush interior, and smooth ride, the Coupe DeVille remains an affordable entry into classic American luxury. Located in Bethalto, Illinois, this Coupe DeVille is listed for $6,500. Finished in silver with a blue interior, it shows just 48,000 miles and still retains its original engine and transmission. The seller has owned the car since 2010 and says it has been a dependable cruiser, requiring only routine maintenance and a few common repairs, including a new headliner, shocks, and muffler. The body is described as being in great condition, including the often problematic bumper filler panels, which are a common weak point on Cadillacs of this era. Power comes from the original HT 4100 V8, which the seller says starts, runs, and drives well. They also mention that the car could make an excellent LS swap candidate for buyers looking to build a modern performance cruiser, while also acknowledging that it can simply be enjoyed in its original form. Like many unrestored classics, it does have a few minor issues. The air conditioning is currently inoperative, the windshield wipers occasionally fail to return to their parked position, and the original engine and transmission seals have developed some leaks over the years. In my opinion, this Coupe DeVille offers excellent value. With low mileage, long-term ownership, a solid body, and an asking price of only $6,500, it's an affordable classic that can be enjoyed as an original luxury cruiser or used as the foundation for a custom build. Number 14. The 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe. What if I told you that for just $14,900, you could own a 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe with a 289 V8, automatic transmission, and a solid, rust-free body that's ready to drive today or restore over time? The 1967 Mustang marked the first major redesign of Ford's legendary pony car. With its longer body, more aggressive styling, and room for larger V8 engines, it quickly became one of the most popular Mustangs ever produced. This particular example is a C-code Mustang, meaning it came from the factory with a 289 cubic inch V8. It's paired with an automatic transmission and also features power steering, making it an easy and enjoyable classic to cruise. The seller says the car runs, drives, and stops well, and that all of the lights work, which is always encouraging on a nearly 60-year-old vehicle. Even better, they describe the body as having no rust, one of the most important things buyers look for when shopping for a first-generation Mustang. The exterior has been repainted in its original factory color sometime during the 1970s or 1980s. The seller is upfront about the condition, describing the paint as driver quality rather than show quality, so buyers know exactly what to expect. The only mechanical issue mentioned is a slow leak from the water pump. According to the seller, the car remains drivable as long as the radiator is kept full, and replacing a water pump is generally considered a straightforward repair on a classic 289 Ford V8. At this price point, the Mustang offers flexibility. You could enjoy it immediately as a weekend cruiser while making gradual improvements, or use it as the foundation for a full restoration without starting from a rusty project. So, is it worth the asking price? Personally, I think it's a very attractive value. A rust-free 1967 Mustang, powered by a 289 V8, equipped with power steering, and carrying a clean Oklahoma title is becoming increasingly difficult to find under $15,000. The honesty in the seller's description is another positive sign. If you're looking for an affordable first-generation Mustang that you can drive, improve, and enjoy for years to come, this 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe is definitely worth a closer look. Number 15. The 1993 Buick LeSabre. Not every affordable classic is a muscle car. Sometimes, it's a dependable full-size sedan with one of General Motors' most respected engines. This 1993 Buick LeSabre, listed in Stuart, Iowa for just $800, could be an interesting project for someone with welding skills or a donor vehicle. Finished in red with a maroon cloth interior, this LeSabre represents the comfortable American family sedan of the early 1990s. Inside, it features a spacious front bench seat, wood grain trim, and the smooth ride that made the LeSabre a favorite among Buick buyers. Under the hood is GM's legendary 3.8-liter Series I V6, an engine well known for its durability and long service life. The odometer shows 165,000 miles, but the seller says the engine runs great and has already received several important maintenance items. Recent repairs include a new alternator, water pump, power steering cooler, harmonic balancer, and valve cover gaskets. Those upgrades represent a significant amount of maintenance that the next owner won't immediately have to tackle. Unfortunately, the biggest issue is also the reason the car is being sold so cheaply. According to the seller, all 4 subframe mounting bolts rusted through and failed at the same time. Because of that structural damage, the car must be transported on a trailer and should not be driven until properly repaired. The seller explains that the decision to sell isn't because of the engine or transmission, but simply because they no longer want to invest the time and effort required to repair the chassis. In my opinion, this is a vehicle best suited for someone experienced with structural repairs or someone looking for a parts donor. The drivetrain alone may be worth close to the asking price, especially considering the reputation of the Buick 3800 V6 and the recently replaced components. At $800, it's difficult to expect a perfect car. However, buyers should carefully inspect the extent of the rust damage before purchasing, as repairing failed subframe mounts can require extensive welding and fabrication. The 1993 Buick LeSabre may not be road-ready today, but for the right buyer, it offers a proven 3.8-liter V6, several valuable new parts, and the possibility of saving another classic Buick from the scrapyard, or providing an excellent drivetrain for another project.